Okay, everybody, welcome. Here we go. This is going to be the first of many, I hope, of some little chats we're going to do with some of the riders that are racing the AX World Tour. Quickly throwing this together because it's something we're doing. So we're just getting it started. And the first guest, what a first guest to get on and have a quick chat with leading up to this year's World Tour is the three-time back-to-back champion, Mr. Thomas Ramette. So let's bring Thomas in. There you are, Thomas. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, Jeff. Really good. Happy to be with you for a little chat.
Let me just do this because you'll love this. I have to look. It looks good. Look at that. Three-time back-to-back Arenacross champion, Thomas Ramette. Three very good years then, wasn't it? Around that time. No doubt you want to add a fourth title. So we haven't seen you for a couple of years. Obviously, back and forth, you've been doing a lot of other things. So tell us where you're currently at with your career right now.
Yeah, I was doing still a lot of supercross races. I did the WSX during the last 2 years. I'm actually in Abu Dhabi to race the final round of the WSX with HEP Suzuki. So yeah, I'm still doing a lot of races. Stay in shape, and looking forward for a new Arenacross Championship.
Now, don't take this the wrong way, Thomas. We're all getting older. We're all getting older. It's a tough sport. You've been doing this a long time now, but you've obviously had great success with it. It's something you still love, like you say. And now it looks like obviously AX this year we're expanding out. First year of trying to make it a world tour. Hopefully, in the next couple of years, we really will be going worldwide with it. So you focus predominantly on indoor racing, don't you? I mean, it's what you do. I know you do the occasional motocross race, but it's all about indoor racing, Arenacross and Supercross for you, isn't it?
Yeah, we got a pretty good. We have a pretty good championship in France. So we start pretty early during the season in June until December. Then we've got obviously Arenacross UK for a couple of years, and this year the World Tour is coming back. So it's great news for us rider, for fans. It's great to have this tour expand to the world now. It's been an entertainment series, and everything is very, very well organized on the marketing side. Everything looks really good. So I'm really glad to be a part of this series.
So when you first came over and raced the Arenacross Tour, like I said, you'd already been racing the French Supercross series. Did it surprise you, the standard, not necessarily of the riders, but certainly the tracks and the production level? When did you first come over? What was it, 15?
No, 15 was my first year with SR75 when I won the championship. But the first time I came was with Dave Thorpe team in 14.
14, the year before.
Yeah. I did race Sheffield. I think I got 6 or something in the main, and then I won the last round in London with the Honda, and in 15 was my first title. So good times.
And like I said, so was it a surprise to you the standard of the because let's be honest, Matt takes a lot of pride in making it a show. It's an entertainment show as much as racing. Was it what you expected when you first came to the UK?
Yeah, obviously I saw some pictures and videos, and everything. I was surprised. Everything is like a top level of production, of shows, fireworks. Everything very well organized. Like even for the TV, for videos, like social media, everything is like, I think in Europe is the best championship for that, for sure.
That's cool to hear. I was hoping at that point you was going to say that the hosts are the best as well, but that's just me. That's me turning into Matt Crowhurst there and getting way above my station. Listen, so you came over, and obviously that 3-year run. I mean, you were a tough nut to crack. Your confidence must have been feeling really good. Those 3 years, because at this moment in time, you're still the only person to do the three-peat, in the history of Arenacross. So
that's cool.
That's an achievement. Yeah. And as we said, so glory times. Obviously, riding for the SR75 team. You've got a nice tight connection with those guys. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I got a really good relationship with Jeff and the SR75 teams, you know, and like very low confidence. I was doing a season, not so good season in France, and Jeff bring me this confidence and helped me a lot. He gave me some good bikes, good suspension, and I start winning. And my first title, I was fighting against Florent Richier, who was a very well experimented riders at that time. He won a lot of title in Germany and in France, and it was fighting until the last round, you know, and he made a mistake and I won my first title. It was a big relief, you know, for me to win against him. And I think it gave me like a boost confidence for the following years.
That was, I mean, we had a bit of a, almost like a French invasion, you know, going back in history, because you guys, you know, with the French Supercross series, were obviously like, you know, you guys do it over there. I say you guys, obviously meaning the French connection with it all, and you kind of come over for the, you know, and show the way, really, you know, of the standard that British riders, you know, should be shooting for racing, because we're still building this thing up over here. You know, you've had the Supercross in France for a long time, but it was really cool, and it is still really cool when a lot of you French guys come over. I mean, that period there, you know, 15, 16, 17 and beyond, you guys all travel together, all come over. I mean, what's that like? Because you race so hard, even with your own teammate at the time, with Cyril Coulon. You know, you're racing him for a championship, but I mean, really hard. I mean, but you seem to just all like get on with it, and there's no real ever too much fallout, or it seems like that from where we are. Is that the case, or do you guys sometimes fall out?
No, it's we have like we are fighting on the track, you know, but still have a good relationship outside of the track. For sure, we know each other, like all the French guys, for a long time. We're getting old now. We're all getting old, and I think French rider were really good in Supercross. I think because we've been lucky to have like a promoter, Jean-Luc Fouché, who created this championship in '87. So we have like a big Supercross culture in France. That's where all the top guys like Tortelli, Villemin, Roncada, Jean-Michel Bay come from. And I think that's why you see a lot of French riders doing so well in Supercross. And I think it's what Matt's trying to do now with the British riders, you know, trying to elevate the level in UK.
Yeah, and it has. It's improved, no doubt about it.
You
know, like I said, this coming season 25, you're going to race again. Obviously, you're going to race Tommy Searle, Conrad Muse. You know, those guys, Jack Brunel, they've all stepped it up. So I'm sure you are acutely aware of that, and you're ready for it. Listen, while you're on here, I can't let you go without talking about just the epic year end, the season of, I think it was it 16? Correct me if I'm
16.
wrong, 17, with you and Cedric. I mean, it is still one of the obvious highlights of Arenacross, that final in Wembley. The amount of views it's had on that, I think on the YouTube video. Listen, it really went off those last couple of laps. You was minding your own business, actually. You just got to business, was riding out front. And, of course, it all kicked off behind when your teammate lost control, slammed into Cedric, and then he tried to retaliate. It was crazy for us as hosts and stuff like that. Just talk us through a bit more about that night. I mean, the tensions were high. Obviously, Cedric was bitterly disappointed how it went down, but it's you won another title, and it was all part of racing. So just quickly relive that night, getting that title done.
Yeah, I think for sure this year with Cedric, we have like a very bad relationship, you know. But we've been quite I wouldn't not say friends before the season, but we're getting along pretty well, you know. And he just take me out. I think he was in Belfast the same way he did to Adam Chatfield the night before, and for sure since this incident, our relationship was not so good. and yeah, to this final in Wembley, you know, I knew that Cedric was leading the championship. He knew that he finished just right behind me, he will be champion. So I think I started in front of him, and he passed me, and yeah, immediately I went for a pass. You know, it was a block pass, but not like the cheap one. You know, it was like for the
No.
championship, obviously. And then yeah, I was doing my races, and yeah, he had some issue as well with Cedric in a head to head right before the final, and yes, he will yeah take him out. It was not really nice, I would say, but no, I have nothing to do with that. It was just doing my races, you know.
No.
So yeah, few people think it was like a team tactics or whatever, but it wasn't the case. You know, it was just like I think this year Cedric wasn't in a good like mindset. You know, he had a lot of issue with few riders, including my teammates, including Adam Chatfield as well. You know, but now it's all behind. You know, few years have been passed, and we are not friends, but we're getting along pretty well, and
It's all
and that's
water
fine. You
under the
know.
bridge. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly that. You know, as I said, you guys, there's a lot at stake. It's a high pressure environment, you know, and it's your job.
For sure.
It's your job. This is the point that people forget. You know, it's like it's income, it's extra money, big money on the line. And let's be honest, for it to all come to a head there at Wembley, because Wembley is one of our sort of narrower, tighter arenas. There's not much room in there, so you have to get aggressive. You know, for us as Arenacross fans and people come out to watch, it stays in our memory, and you know, it's entertainment. It sparks fly. You guys, you know, lay on such an event for us. It's that's why I love my job, being out there.
Yeah, for sure. It's
yeah, just as much as you love your job. So listen, going into the 2025 Arenacross Tour, obviously, you know, we're off to Abu Dhabi. I've got no doubt, fingers crossed, you know, you'll be in a position where you're going to qualify for that. How excited are you about going to Abu Dhabi? I mean, I think you've raced there before, have you not?
Yeah, I raced there in Etihad Arena last year. So it was the first year for the WA6 to come in this in this arena, and I'm actually sitting in this arena for the final of the WA6. So yeah, I know this place very well now, and yeah, I can't wait to coming back for the Arenacross World Tour.
Yeah, great stuff. Well, look, we're excited. Obviously, hopefully it'll all go well for you this weekend in Abu Dhabi for the WSX. Stay safe, okay?
Yeah,
that's the first thing, because we want you lining up at Birmingham. Listen, you've been such a fabulous addition to the Arenacross, obviously, tour down the years, and as I said, the only guy to do exactly what it says there 3 times back to back. So, Thomas, I'm looking forward to catching up with you on Jan 4th. Listen, have a great time in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff.
Have a great Christmas, whatever it is you do. Kick back, stay safe, and we'll see you in January, and we really look forward to it.
Yeah, see you in Birmingham, guys.
Okay, there you go. There's Thomas. We're signing off there. I'll just stick around, Thomas. I'll speak to you afterwards. Let's just move. So there we go. A little chat with Thomas. We're going to be doing more of these as we go forward, but just a quick catch up as the riders get ready for the 2025 Arenacross World Tour. So I get off screen, and I'll see you for some more of these a bit further down the line.